Hey guys, and welcome to Husky Pack Gaming. Today I wanted to talk about Destiny 2, or what I want to see in Destiny 2, rather than I've been seeing a lot of videos of people posting saying supposedly what's gonna happen in Destiny 2, and a lot of it is just rumors and speculations. And honestly, I think right now, going into 2017 is a really good time to actually talk about what we want to see rather than what's supposedly coming. We still have all the way till summer before it's actually revealed, which is going to be at E3. So right now is really the time to speak up and say what you want to see in the next installment for Destiny. So I made a list of important things, but also realistic things that we need to see in Destiny 2, for us to overall to be able to see overall a better game, better quality of life, better experience for Destiny and its players. So I guess the first thing that I wanted to talk about that we should be seeing in Destiny 2 is the implementation of guilds, or whatever that's going to be called in Destiny 2 if they do add it. Where with guilds, it would be a lot easier to make. I would say, in terms for Trials of Osiris, of course you can meet players, at the tower and whatnot, and you can friend them, you can run missions with them, and you can see how good they are if you play with each other in Crucible and whatnot. That's always nice running Trials of Osiris. But I mean, in terms of running raids, that's where guilds I think are the most consistent in terms of the whole idea for guilds. So guilds would be incredibly important and would be a very nice feature, especially for people who are YouTubers and streamers who would like to run their own, actual guild instead of just running. You always run a community, but it'd be nice to have that guild feature there. The second thing I want to see in Destiny 2 is more space to explore. If you're like me, you realize a lot of the space in Destiny 1 was very cramped. In a lot of the areas, some areas felt more open than others. Some areas felt very cramped. A lot of the maps, felt like as if they weren't used to their full potential, which a lot of them, in all honesty, weren't. You still enjoyed them, but you knew that there could have been more to the maps and the space that was given to you. So definitely more space, Bungie. Use up as much space as you possibly can for every map. Just as long as the game runs consistently, that's very important. Third thing I want to see is more classes. The Titan, the Hunter, and the Warlock are always nice, but it'd be nice to see more of a variety. So if we got another 3 more classes, that'd be a lot more variety and not just PvP, but PvE. There'd be more builds, there'd be more items, everything. I think whole overall quality of life would be better if we had more classes to play with, and plus, it would allow more playtime. It would allow more content to go back and actually replay missions, replay the story, things like that. With more classes, it would just be overall better quality of life. The fourth thing I want to see is a more consistent stream of content. We suffered very much in the last 3 years with a very ill stream of content. It was not very consistent. There would be huge gaps of space where there was just nothing for a very long time, and Bungie has stated that they have a plan of action to counteract the situation, but until it's been seen, I still have to put it out there. Just more consistent stream of content would be very important. It'd be very nice if you ask me, because a lot of players get very bored very quickly when you have huge amount of content drops. After a month, there's nothing, and there's nothing for the next 2-3 months, and that really sucks. So yeah, the fifth thing I want to see is less recycled content. I don't think I have to go over this too much, but obviously for the last 3 years, we paid so much money. As much as I love Destiny, we pay we paid, you pay the $60, and then you pay a lot of money after that to keep playing this game. And as much as we get new content, some of the new content is really just recycled content, and I would like to see more organic new content instead of just recycled old content slapped with the skin over it. You know, that would be very, very nice. Not to say that the content wasn't worth the price that we paid for, but it would make the community feel a lot better if the money that they paid, that they gave to the studio, was used to create something newer in terms of new enemy, new monsters, not just reskins, you know, like the Taken King and the Rise of Iron. It was recycled. The enemies, the main enemies, were just recycled. So please, 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 please make it more of a point to create organic new content. Very important. And then number 6, a consistent story. A consistent story. Oh man, my heart reaches out to Destiny Vanilla. God, that ending. You know, as much as Destiny Vanilla had a lot of good things going for it, had a lot of bad things going for it as well when it first dropped. And that includes the story. Story was very linear, if you could say, if there was really any story at all. I understand all the way through House of Wolves is when the story started really picking up. But it really didn't. It got a little bit consistent in Taken King, and then it kind of fell off in Rise of Iron. So please, Bungie, hey, more consistent story. I know you guys probably have the whole story pretty much probably knocked out and set up by now for Destiny's 2 revealed in summer of 2017 at E3, but please make it an emphasis to really clean up the story if it isn't completely finished yet, and just, you know, make it more consistent. This video is running really long, and the last thing I want to talk about is the fate of the Queen. The fate of the Queen is very important. What happened to that chick? Man, I know she didn't die. She was too badass for that. But yeah, the fate of the Queen is very important. She's a very important character. I think there's still a lot more to her, so I would love to see her in Destiny 2. She's probably my most favorite character in the entire game so far, next to Cayde 6. The dude is a funny smartass. You know, you gotta love Cayde. Cayde Squad for life. But yeah, this is everything that I want to see in Destiny 2. It would be amazing to see it. Please make it happen. These aren't, to me, these aren't unrealistic things. These are very realistic for I think what's important in Destiny 2. So yeah, this video is running 8 minutes. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you enjoy more videos, if you enjoy this video and would like to watch more videos like this on Destiny, I also make videos on Diablo and Overwatch. Please subscribe, and I'm definitely going to try and keep creating more videos in terms of content stream that you guys have something to watch, at least one thing every day. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Peace. Husky Squad for life.